I woke up and I was a little mad because they woke us up with cymbals and drums today in a huge auditorium that was filled with noise.
The 2 a.m. challenge was terrifying because they didn't tell us what was going on, and they had us like wait in this weird line, and I was last, and I thought it meant something that I was last, but it didn't.
I was the first person to go in. They just told us to go into this dark room. I started grabbing everything right away, and then they're like, no, you gotta put that stuff down. So apparently it was a memorization test, but I didn't memorize anything.
There's like a bunch of items laying all over, and I instantly knew what I was supposed to do. I started memorizing that right there, man.
There was this huge line inside of it, and they told us to just stay on the line. And on both sides of the line, there was just a bunch of items scattered, and then there was somebody in the corner of the room, counting down, telling how much time you had.
Just without even trying, I was checking objects around me, and that paid off unknowingly when I got out of the room.
I was doing killers on this line. I was running back and forth in this line. It was 2 a.m. in the morning, and my muscles were cramping up.
So I went to the door, and they handed me a piece of paper and a pencil and said, write down everything you saw in there. You have 30 seconds. And I'm just like, really, you're gonna do that to me?
For my highs, I was very proud because I ate 10 wings. I was so close to eating all 12. But by the 10th one, my 10th one had so much sauce on it, I was just about to tap out.
The other high was freaking Andreas. Man, I love him. My heart goes out to him. And he freaking downed those wings in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. God damn.
Essentially, Mr. Gao placed a $10 bet that I wouldn't beat him in the Blazing Challenge, and I did. I got 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and he lost by 30 seconds compared to me, so take that, Mr. Gao.
Andreas got all 12 in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, well, 2 minutes, 40 seconds.
That was. That's okay. He needed a little bit of spice in his personality, though, so I gave it to him.
Mitch Berg. He only finished 5 of his wings.
I got 2 wings down, and on the 3rd wing, I started, literally, I couldn't feel my mouth. So I was just like, okay, I'm done. I dodged for the milk, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Molly, 2 goddamn wings. What the hell was she thinking?
The low was I really sucked at the Blazing Challenge. I got 1 wing in.
One goddamn wing.
I had some unanswered questions answered for myself. I've had a lot of doubts about my capacity to eat 12 wings under 6 minutes. And, I've had doubts about a lot of things, like how could jet fuel melt steel beams, and things like that. And it was good to be able to prove myself right in this case.
A bit disappointed in myself for the challenge during lunch, the mini challenge, because I took a long time to spin around the bat. But I was a little bit proud of my puzzle. I mean, I was doing okay, I was at a good pace, but I still think I could have done better.
In the puzzle challenge, I saw Kevin Brown get hit straight in the face, god damn.
Honestly, I'm just gonna come out and say it, Mitch Berg is pissing me off. He started off as just a mellow guy, a quiet guy. He seemed like the type of guy to just kind of lay low and not do much, but it's so much more than that. This guy gets under your skin. He sits there, he doesn't say anything, comes down and performs well in the challenges, and then just gives you kind of a look. He kind of looks at you and gives you a smirk like, I'm better than you. I'm faster than you, I'm stronger than you, I get more women than you, and I don't have to say a single word doing it.
But there's just something about Mitch Berg that just is so cocky.
They're talking a lot of smack. A lot of smack. I won't get into any of it, but it's pretty funny.
You have the alphas, the ones that act as a leader. You have the betas, the followers that follow the alpha. And then you have the omegas. The omegas essentially are just the lone wolves of the game. But I'm trying to create some other kind of social structure to this game. Something called the Delta class. Essentially what the Delta class is, it's a different class. I'm trying to be that, the Delta. I'm different.
In Kevin's bag, of course his underwear is all over the room. He has no sense of courtesy. Hey buddy, put your Superman underwear away. No one wants to see them.
Kevin Brown, he brought Perry the Platypus pillow pet.
So we look in his bag and we see his big bottles of Jergen lotion about this big. So unnecessary for this 3 days.
We took Perry, his pillow pet, and we put it on the sidewalk. So
Right now his Jergens lotion is in the back of the concessions fridge, just waiting for him to find it.
But I got to see a lot of Kevin and Emma, and I overheard Sarav's interview, and like he was talking about how she needs to be alone. And well, yeah, I agree, alone with Kevin because they have something going on.
Connor there's only room for one cone. There's only room for one cone in this competition, and that is me. You don't come with your purple cone and start going, oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I can do. No, there's only room for one cone in this competition, all right? And that's me.
Connor's coming up lately. He's been, I mean, if I had to like put an analogy to it, he's basically like Jordan Belfort in the movie Wolf of Wall Street. And I'm like Matthew McConaughey, because initially like Jordan Belfort, he's like all innocent, just like Connor in the beginning, and I'm Matthew McConaughey. And like after a while, like I teach him my kind of things, and like he comes up to be some kind of malevolent tyrant essentially, and that's what he's being grown up to be as lately.
As the competition is winding down here, I expect to see some people crack. Today I already noticed that Paige Palmer and Molly Bugan they were cracking. They were falling asleep midday, leaving their cones places. Honestly, I think they're going to crack.
I think that it's going to come down to Mitch Berg, me, Orestes, and Andreas.
I don't know. There's only one way to find out what's going to end up happening, and that's just to let things play out.
The underdogs will start to like rise.
I'm sorry, Andreas. I'm going to have to take you out if I have to, man.
Something's gonna happen and they're just gonna like shoot back up, and Molly might end up in first. I mean, who knows?
And I also hope to see more donations coming in. We have a goal of 6,000 set. Right now we're at about 4,300, so hope to see more donations coming in. We've got about 3 days left. People need to donate, bring money.